Hi, welcome to our kitchen. Tonight we'll be making green chili chicken soup.
Yep. So we've got some Anaheim chilies in the fridge. I've been wanting to use, so we're gonna use those. We got a bell pepper. We have an onion. We have jalapeno peppers from our garden, from our little plant we have in there. The stock's gonna be broth and salsa verde. We're gonna put garlic in it, cannellini beans, which are white kidney beans, and a bunch of seasonings that we'll list on the screen when we're putting it in the soup. So right now, we're gonna chop up veggies. We're gonna get that started, and we're gonna show you how we build this soup. Okay, so here we have our Anaheim chilies, our bell pepper, and our onion. We're gonna put this into a deep pot. I'm using my cast iron for this. I'm gonna put in about a tablespoon of bacon grease, maybe a little more, just about a tablespoon of bacon grease. You can use olive oil if you'd like. And we're gonna put this in and start sweating those onions and cooking those peppers. As soon as this is done sweating and getting nice and translucent on the onion, we're gonna put in our jalapeno and our garlic.
Alright, now that the onion and the peppers are nicely cooked
and sweated down,
we're gonna add these jalapenos and some garlic.
Yep, and while the veggies were cooking, I went ahead and chopped up our chicken breast and got that all ready. So after we cook the onion and the garlic and the jalapeno for maybe just long enough for the garlic to become fragrant, we'll throw the chicken in and then we'll start putting in our spices. Okay, so now that these are nice and sweated, the garlic is nice and fragrant, you can see some color on those onions. We're going to kind of push it to the side here. We're going to add a little bit more of this bacon grease in here. And we're going to put in our cubed chicken breast. This is 1.5 chicken breasts. And we're going to cook this chicken until it's nice and brown, and then we're going to add all of our seasonings. Okay, so now that the chicken is browned, it doesn't matter if it's not quite cooked all the way because it's going to continue to cook in the stock. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our seasonings. We'll go ahead and throw the seasonings that we're using up on the screen so you can see. Using some good smoky seasonings, some oregano. Add all of our seasonings in. I'm also going to go ahead and use some MSG. If you're allergic to MSG or can't have it or don't like it, leave it out. Some cumin, coriander, always with the seasoning salt, onion powder, a little more garlic powder for good measure, and of course, salt and pepper. Okay, so now that we have in all of our seasonings, we're going to add a can of drained cannellini beans, that is the white kidney beans, a whole jar of salsa verde, mild, medium, hot, whatever you want, and a container of chicken broth. Oh yeah, look at that.
Alright, now that we added all of the other stuff, and now we're going to add some better than chicken bouillon.
Yep, about 1/2 tablespoon. Once this boils and we can really taste it, if it needs more bouillon, you can add another 1/2 tablespoon. But I don't think it's going to need more than a tablespoon of bouillon. Alright, and then once this is all boiled and all done, we're going to make it a little creamy by adding in some Greek yogurt. So we'll come back after it's boiled and we'll tell you guys what to do then. Okay, so now that this is boiling, we're going to bring it to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer. And we're going to simmer this for 15 minutes on like medium-low. Okay, so I want this creamy And we're going to use Greek yogurt to do that. You could use sour cream, you could use regular cream, or if you don't want it creamy at all, you can leave this step out and just leave it the way it is. But we're going to put in some Greek yogurt. In order to put Greek yogurt into a soup, because this can separate, do about half a cup. This is how we do it. You put some of it into a bowl, and you use your ladle to get some of the stock, because it's hot, but not too hot. And then you pour it in here slowly and stir it in. This is called tempering, and it's going to temper the yogurt so that when you go to put it in the soup, it doesn't separate. Put a little bit more. See, we're creaming it out using the warm broth so that, because otherwise if you just go and put it in the yogurt straight into the soup, it can separate and look like little chunks floating around in your soup. And you don't want that. So now that we've got this like that, we're going to pour it in. That's about a half a cup of that Greek yogurt. And we choose Greek yogurt because it's healthier. And look at that. Ooh, a nice creamy chicken and green chili soup. So now what we're going to do is show you how we serve this up. Okay, so this is how we serve this up. Get yourself a bowl of the green chili chicken soup. And also, not going to lie, our yogurt still separated a little bit, but that's because I forgot to take it off the heat before we put it in. So if you're going to do it, make sure you take it off the heat before you put in your yogurt.
Yep.
It's still going to be good. It's still going to be okay. It's just not as pretty. So on here, we're going to add a little dollop of sour cream. We're going to add some lime. We're going to add some cilantro. Okay. We're going to put some chunks of avocado on there for him.
Because avocado is healthy for you, and it's
like one of his favorite
yummy.
things, yeah. Just like that.
And we are going to add some tortilla strips.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. And that is our soup. Let's show it to him before you take your bite. Ooh. All right, here you go.
All right.
Careful, it might be hot.
All right. Test.
Taste test.
This is good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on a day like today where it was snowing all day.
Yeah.
It's perfect, right?
Cold. Oh, yeah.
All right, well, I hope you guys like our soup.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoy this cold, snowy weather. Maybe go sledding or something.
Yeah.
And make the soup. All right, hope you enjoy.
I hope you enjoy it. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys later.